After more than 4 years, BC's Provincial Health Officer has ended the state of emergency related to COVID-19. It means the COVID-19 vaccine mandates that have sidelined about 2,500 unvaccinated healthcare workers will be dropped.
That includes rescinding the PHO order requiring COVID vaccination to work in our healthcare system.
That vaccine mandate has been in place since October 2021. Dr. Henry says dropping it is based on science, with fewer serious COVID-19 illnesses and hospitalizations.
It's my determination when the conditions are met for a public health emergency.
But the province is putting in place new rules, effective immediately, that will require all healthcare workers in public health settings to disclose their vaccination status for a range of communicable diseases, including influenza, measles, mumps, and rubella, and COVID-19. Health Minister Adrian Dix says healthcare workers will not be fired for refusing to disclose their vaccine status, and those who were let go for refusing to get vaccinated against COVID will be able to reapply for those jobs.
Immunization is not required to work in a healthcare setting.
However, unvaccinated workers could be required to put on masks, be put on modified duties, or excluded for some work in the event of an outbreak. One nurse who was fired for not disclosing her COVID-19 vaccination status says she feels nothing has changed.
They're going to ask me what my vaccination status is for a whole list of illnesses. If I don't give them that, they're just not going to hire me. So nothing has really changed.
BC Conservative leader John Rustad says dropping the vaccine mandate is way overdue.
We desperately need these healthcare workers. And so I think, quite frankly, it's been incredibly irresponsible for us to have been the only jurisdiction in North America to not be hiring them back.
Federal Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre also weighed in, applauding the end to what he called insane vaccine mandates that shut out loyal nurses. Poilievre says every fired nurse ought to get rehired with back pay. BC United leader Kevin Falcon accused the NDP government of lifting the mandate because the provincial election is just 3 months away.
I think, frankly, their position of Bonnie Henry and Adrian Dix and the Premier was absolutely indefensible. And that's what's so frustrating about it. So yes, they're doing it all for politics.
The BC Nurses Union says they will monitor any impacts of the new vaccine registry and make sure workers' rights are protected. Katie DeRosa, CBC News, Victoria.